Hi, test, 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 test. All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our first game of the 25-26 season for Monument Rebels 14U18. All right. Coming out, we have for our first line, looks like we've got Robbie and Nat with, you're going to have to bear with me on learning everybody's numbers. So we've got Merrick and Cameron on D. We've got Riker, Dean, and I'm trying to see who's on the far side. Mason. Rest checking with the goalies. If they're set, they're set. Blowing the whistle. Puck drop. Rampage with a face-off win. Merrick over to Mason. Noko has possession. A little bit of a stick check. Oh, and we have a flat tire here. Oh, they're going to call us for tripping. Who are they calling for tripping? Riker. All right. Clock's got to start. All right, we've got a little bit of a delay. All right, so we're going on to a penalty kill. So out there, we've got Mason, Dean, Cameron, and Merritt. Noko with a face-off one, driving into the zone, dumping it into the far corner. Sorry, we're having some technical difficulties here. Bear with us. First game of the season. All right. So Dean taking the face up again into our defensive zone. Noko trying to get it around, dumping it towards the net. American Cam trying to clear it out. Shot towards wide. Trying to pass it to their D. Goes deep. Icing is waved off. We've got a line change. We've got Parker coming out on D with Mike Green. A little bit of a poke check from Parker. Mike's in the corner. Sorry, it's hard to see it with all of these little bit of obstructions. Parker clearing it out of the zone. Dean trying to get there, pick it up. We've got 1:10 left in our penalty kill. Mike over in the corner. Brock picking it up, taking it over to Parker. Fergie and Brock are on our forwards. A little bit of a passing back and forth. Trying to dump it out. Picked up by Mike. Mike is able to dump it down. Icing waved off. 42 seconds left in our penalty kill. Brock going behind the net. Trying to pick it up. Trying to get it out. Noko trying to get it out of their zone. They pass it back. Got a 2-on situation. Eli on D. Shot. Goal. All right, coming out. We've got Cam. With his old D partner, Eli. We've got J. Ray as center. We've got Aiden and Hayden. Ooh, on the same line, that's tough. A little bit of a scuffle there at the beginning after the puck drop. Eli getting up against the board, stepping it out of the zone. Clears it out. Picked up by Jaden Ray. Back into the corner. Picks it back up, trying to get the Noko off of him. A little bit of a kerfuffle. All right, picked up again, back to Eli. Eli over to Cameron. Cameron misses the pass. For those of you that are new, I'm Cameron Bach's mom. So if I say something like that, then just know. My kid missed the pass. I can say that. All right. We've got Aiden driving it in. He's got Hayden with him. Shot. Merrick is out on D for Eli. Got a little bit of a line change. Then puts into the neutral zone. Mike Green there to pick it up. He's the only one. Drives it in. Makes a shot towards the goal. Gets stopped. All right, we got Mason out there with Merrick, Riker, Mike, and Dean. Trying to make a shot. There's a loose puck. Shot up and above. Oh! Just almost had it with a loose puck. Riker's picking it up. Reaches back to grab it, making another shot. And they're able to dump it out. We're going to have icing. Another thing to know about me when I'm live streaming, I don't follow it if it's going to be an ice puck. There's no puck. All right, so we have 10:42 left in the first period. All right, out there we've got Dean, Cameron, Parker, Riker. Waved off the icing. Riker's there. Cam up against the boards. Loses it. Dean over to trying to figure out who that is. Not sure. Parker. Mason. Mason up against boards. Mason up to Riker trying to get it out. And we've got a penalty coming up. Or the puck went out of play. Yep, puck went out of play, went into the bench. All right, so out there we've got Cameron, Brock, Colton, Fergie, and I think it's Parker. Puck is trying to be sauced out. Noko's able to keep it in. We're going to pass towards it. Ooh. Looks like Fergie was able to try and clear it out. Brock's up. Cam picks it up, trying to drive it in. Gets it up to Fergie. Noko steals it, dropping back. Brock and Parker stand behind. Noko gets it back into the zone. Colton clears it out, passes it across the ice to Parker. Parker holding on to it, dumps it deep into the zone. We got a nice little line change. So we got Jay Ray out there with Aiden. Hayden is out there with Eli and Merrick on D. Icing waved off. Eli chasing it down. Picks it up in the corner. A little bit of a traffic jam. Hayden is able to clear it back. Sends it deep into the corner. Picked up by Aiden. We're going to have to come up with some nicknames for these kids. Trying to make a shot. Robbie able to knock it clear. Gets it in front of the net. Aiden trying to get out. Unable to. Their D makes a shot that is wide. Hits Eli in the back. And we're able to clear it out of the zone. Back into neutral zone. Merrick unable to stop that shot towards, but Robbie was able to get a good grip on it. Back over into the far side boards. We got Dean coming in. Pinned up against the boards, coming out. Looks like we've got Mike. and Parker with Mason, Riker, and Dean. Mike picking it up, driving into the zone, gets pickpocketed. Riker's there to pick it up. Back over to Mason. Gets stumped down. We're going to have icing. All right, coming out, we got Brock, Fergie, Colton, Cameron, and Merritt. Rebels with face-off win. Trying to pass it over to Cameron, unable to catch it. Cam grabs it, sauces it around. Merrick over in the corner, Brock waiting. Puck gets right in front of Robbie. He's able to knock it clear. Shot wide of the net. Goes back onto the far side. Stop in front of the net. It's going to take me a little bit to get back into my hockey lingo. I apologize. All right, so we have icing. Coming out, we've got Hayden, Jaden Ray, and Aiden for forwards. Face off deep into Noco's territory. Stopped by their goalie. Trying to keep it in the zone. Gets cleared out. Cameron with a pickup and trying to make a pass over to Jaden Ray. Gets in. Hayden is able to pick it up. Has it. Trying to make a backhand shot into the net. Unable to. Gets back up. Cameron with a shot. Rebound, but picked up by Noco and driven down. Woo, yeah, we got offside on that one. All right, coming out. What do we got? We got Mike with Dean, Riker, Eli, and I can't see who's on the far side. I will let you know here in just a moment. Mason. Noco with a face-off win and a flat tire there. Mike able to keep the puck in the zone. Goes back. Riker up against the boards. Picked up. Oh! Loose puck. Goalie covers it. They're wanting it. They're feeling it. They want that goal. We have 6 minutes, 6 seconds left in the first period. Score is 1-0. Noco. Face-off is a little bit of a standoff. Riker does a great job. Back over to Eli. Eli dumping it down over to Mason. Mason sending it around. And it looks like we got Riker and Mike over against the boards. And we have a penalty coming up. We have an interference call. And we're going on a power play. All right, coming out, we got Cam Parker, Fergie, Brock, and Colton. Face off one, Parker trying to make a shot, goes wide. That's all right, he's making the shots towards it. Trying to dump it out, Parker's trying to keep it in. Getting some assists by Colton. Fergie's there to pick it up too. Brock's waiting. Oh, and past that, no one was there for. Up against the corner, being held. Noco comes and tries to pick it up. Fergie's there, waiting to get his stick on the puck. A little bit of kicking and shoving. Shot. Oh, goes wide. Picked up by Noco. Picked off by Colton. Over to Parker. Parker, gets taken down. Fergie's able to pick it. Oh, Fergie back with it. Fergie trying to drop pass. Unfortunately, unable to get there. Brock is there. Oh, free puck. Oh, Cam couldn't keep his puck in. That's all right. Robbie's holding on to it. Robbie dropped back. Brock is there with Cam. Cam's holding up against with Brock is able to pick up the puck, drop it back over up to Jaden Ray. Jaden Ray going in. The shoot is Hayden. Noko gets position again. We have 41 seconds left on the power play. Aiden has it. Holding on to it, making a shot. Yeah! Aiden and Hayden. There we go. All right, maybe we don't need to stop that Aiden and Hayden. I just need to come up with new nicknames for them. All right, we got Merrick and Mikey out there. We've got Aiden, J. Ray, and Hayden. Four minutes, 20 seconds left in the first period. Noko trying to get it out of the zone. Jaden's able to pick it up against the boards. Mike's still trying to keep it in. A little bit of a battle up over there. Mike's got a good hold on it. Oh, we've got a little bit of battling back and forth. Noko picks it up, trying to sauce it out. Oh. And we've got Mike chasing it down. Shot on Robbie. Robbie with a sweet save. I just got to tell you, for the first 11 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 seconds of this game, it's pretty darn exciting. All right, we got Eli out here with Riker, Parker, and I'm trying to figure it out. Dean and Mason. Shot and goal. Dang it. Right off the face-off. 3 minutes, 33 seconds left in the first period. I wish that I could get the time for you guys on the screen, but I can't. All right. So we got Dean out there still with Riker and Mason. Parker and Eli on D. Face-off heading towards Robbie. Pushes it to the side. Picked up by Eli. Eli trying to clear it out. Noko picks it up. Trying to make a shot. Parker's able to disrupt that shot. Trying to clear it out. They're able to keep it. Noko's able to keep it in. And puck goes out of play. So whistle is blown. No line change. We're going to keep the same players for Rebels. However, Noko is making a full 5-person change. Riker with a face-off. Win back to Eli. Eli sending it around the boards. Dean is up there. Gets it up to Riker. Picked up then by Colton. Mason making a shot. Goalie does make a save. All right, we got a full 5-person change. So we got Brock out with Fergie and Dean, Merrick, and Cameron. All right, Rebels with a face-off win. Dean over to, Cameron unable to make that slap shot. No, I'm sorry, not Dean over to Cameron, but Merrick. We're going to get icing. I thought they were going to catch that. Looks like there's some things that we're going to need to work with Cameron at home. Pass and shot. No line change. Noko with a face-off win. Picking it behind the net. America's able to hold it, trying to get it back, keeping it in the zone, but they pick it up and they drive it through to the neutral zone. Almost had offside. Didn't. Cameron's able to pick that up, Send it deep down. Got icing. I think that's going to be his nickname for me is Mr. Ice. Because that's all he does. I'm kidding. If you guys have ideas for nicknames for these boys, please put them in the comments. Let me know. I can start using those next game. Brock with a face-off. No code face-off win. However, we've got Colton and Fergie driving it in. Unfortunately, got picked off. It's in the neutral zone. Cameron trying to clear it out. Puck gets lost in the air. Goes over into the corner. Merrick picks it up, sends it up over to Brock. Brock passing it over to Fergie. Colton getting it into the zone. Milko clears it out. All right, so we got Hayden in, jumping into the corner. Coming out, we've got Mike and J-Ray. Oh, Jaden's about to get penalty for tripping. Touch the puck. Nope. All right, so we're going on to a penalty kill. We got 1:53 left in the first period, so this will carry over into the second. All right, so we got Eli, Mike, Hayden, and Aiden. Sorry. That little man that you just saw was Hayden's younger brother, Charles Warchuk. All right, stalemate on the face-off. Shot and saved by Robbie. All right, Noka with face-off win back to their D. D with another shot towards Robbie wide. Picks it up on the side, trying to get it in front, gets it back over to their D. However, their D is not able to keep it in. Aiden's chasing it down with Hayden with him. Mike is able to keep it out of the zone, picked up by Noko again. Mike is able to use his body to keep that player out, and we've got offside. I don't know if you can hear the Noko coach, but he is loud. All right, coming out, we got Cam and Parker on D with Riker and I'm guessing Mason. Face-off win by Rebels, but Cam's unable to hold on to it. Shot, but wide and off into the corner. Mason clears it out, picked up by Riker. Riker's driving it in, using his body, trying to make that shot. Makes a side shot, but unable to get anything off. And the goalie is able to save it. We have 55 seconds left in the first period. 1:02 left in our penalty kill. Riker with face-off. And the face-off win. However, Noko picks it up. Riker's able to keep it in the zone. Sends it around behind the net. Picked up by Noko again. They're holding on to it, making some passes, trying to get their movement going forward. Nice little pressure from Rebels D. Riker's able to poke check. And we have a little bit more poke checking going on. Puck goes towards Robbie. He's able to scoop it up and hold on to it. All right, so coming out, we've got Colton with Fergie, Merrick, and Mike. Rebels with face-off win. Mike is trying to keep it away. Is able to dump it down. We have icing. 14 seconds left in the first period. Noko with a face-off win, shot towards the goal. Robbie covers it again. Milko with a face-off win back to their D with a shot wide of the net. Goes over into the corner. Mike chasing it down, trying to get it out of the zone. Milko is able to keep it in. And that's the end of the first period. All right, so we have 7 seconds left in our penalty kill. I will be right back. All right, welcome back to period 2. We got Eli out there with Cam on D. We've got Mason and Dean. We are still short as we're on a penalty kill. Rebels with a face-off win over into the neutral zone. And we have another penalty. Okay, we're going. Oh, yay! We're full strength, and now we have a power play. All right, so we got Mason out there with Riker, Dean, Parker, and Cameron. Again, a stalemate on the face-off, but Rebels will take that win. Parker able to keep it into the zone, sends it around, gets picked up behind the net. Milko sending it back. And we've got a little bit of pressure from Rebels. Back over to their D with a shot towards Robbie. Robbie is able to block it. A little bit of a battle over in the quarter. Lost side of the puck. There it is. We've got Riker with a pass up to Dean, over to Mason. Back to the neutral zone. Cam holds on to it, sends it across the boards, gets it back over to number 31. Sorry, Parker trying to get it into the zone, unable to. We are just in the neutral zone on our power play. Trying to get it in, but we are just back and forth, holding on to it. 59 seconds left in our power play. Riker's able to dump it in. It was Dean that's out there. With Hayden now. All right, so what do we've got? We've got Parker sending it up, trying to get it over to Jaden Ray. Aiden is there. Sends it over back to Parker. Eli out for Cameron on D. And back into our zone. Not doing very good on this power play. It's been... And we have icing. Okay, 15 seconds left in our power play. Let's see who all we have out there. We got Mike out there with Hayden, Eli, J-Ray, and Aiden. J-Ray with the face-off, and the face-off is another stalemate picked up by Noko. Noko is able to keep it into the zone. Stepping over into the corner, Mikey chasing it down behind the net. A little bit of a back pass over to Eli. Eli holding on to it, trying to clear it out. Noko picks it up, sends it towards the net. Robbie covers it. I need it like a loop. All right, pass over to Noko. D holds on to it, making a shot, but blocked. Picked up by Mike. Mike driving it down. Woo, over to Hayden. Oh! Back over to J-Ray. J with a shot, a little bit high. Over into the corner. Eli trying to get it into the center. J-Ray with a shot. And it gets cleared out. Oh, sorry, that's a little bit crooked. All right, so picked back up by J-Ray. Noko keeping it in the zone. We are no longer on a power play. And it goes into the neutral zone. Sorry, it says that we're on a power play, but we're not. I can't clear that off right this second. All right. Noko making a pass over Brock, able to stop it. And we have offside. Woo! Sorry. Trying to make a little bit of a setup here for me. All right, so we got Cam, Merrick, Colton, Fergie, Brock. Noko sends it back behind their net. Brock trying to pick it up. Noko sending it back, but interrupted by Colton. Brock picks it back up, sends it deep into the corner. Oh my gosh. All right, trying to get it. Oh, with a shot and goal! Who was that? Is that Fergie? It was Fergie. Fergie with an assist from Colton. Yeah. All right, so we have Colton, Merrick, Cameron, Brock, Fergie. Robbie's still in net. Noko with a face-off one, sending it into the zone. Colton is doing a little bit of a push and shove. We're able to get it to the neutral territory. Fergie chasing it down. Noko with a pass over. Colton's trying to get it off. Get it over to Fergie, but it goes backwards. Cam's able to keep it out of the zone. Merrick is there, stopping it in between everybody's feet. Noko is trying to make a shot, stopped by Robbie. All right, we got a full 5 change. All right, coming out, we got Riker, Mason, Dean, Parker, and Eli. In the Rebels territory, just to Robbie's left. NoCo with a face-off win, but quick possession by Rebels. Rebels dumping into the zone. Where Mason's chasing it into the corner, sends it around. Parker's there waiting for it, is able to try and stop. Gets sneaked around, gets sent in. Eli chasing it down into the corner. Riker picks it up behind the net. Surfing it around. I hope I'm using these terms correctly. Back over into the corner. Riker sending it around. Gets stopped behind the net. Picked up by Dean. Dean's holding on to it. He's going to take it in. Dean over to Riker, but it gets stopped by NoCo. Mason's there, gets it over to Parker. Sends it into the behind the net, over into the corner, picks up. And we're going to get icing. 8:39 left in the second period. Score is 2-2. All right, coming out. We've got J-Ray. We've got Hayden and Aiden. Mikey and Merrick. Mike and Merrick. Face-off won by Rebels. Picked up by J-Ray. Over to Aiden. Oh, we've got a power play coming up. Ooh, that was close. Let's see what the call is. Two minutes for roughing. All right, so we're on a power play. Sorry, I have a little assistance from my husband for the scorekeeping here. All right, NoCo driving it in. Mike trying to stop it. Unable to, but Merrick was right there to help him out. So we've got some battles going on. Shot towards, and they got a goal. All right, so we got a line change. Score is 3-2 NoCo. 8 minutes left in the second period. All right, so coming out, we got Colson, Cameron, Parker, Brock, and Fergie. One of these days, I hope we're going to keep somewhat of consistent lines so I just know. But that's all right. It's good. They all can play with each other. All right, so we're still on a power play. Puck gets into our zone. Cameron picking it up, sending it up, gets stopped, and lost. Not sure where it went. Oh, into NoCo's bench. All right. Rock with the face-off. NoCo was back on the D. Woo, shot. Gets tipped by Robbie. Goes over the net. All right, back over in front of the net, trying to pick it up. And Fergie gets his on over to Brock. Brock holding on to it. Parker's able to hold on to it. Parker with a pass over to Fergie. Fergie trying to get it in front. Stopped. Fergie holds on to it, takes it behind the net. In front of the net, Brock picking it up. Oh, trying to get over to Fergie, unable to. Holding on to it. Parker picks it back up. Parker trying to send it over to Fergie. Stopped. Sent back. And we're going to get icing. No, yes. Whew. All right, so we got a line change coming on. We got Riker with Eli. Mason. Trying to see what number that is. Colton. Mike and... All right, did I say that? So we got Mason, Riker, Mike, Eli, and Dean. I'll get there eventually. Thanks for your patience. 30 seconds left in our power play. Score is 3-2 NoCo. 6:46 left in the second period. Picked up by Mason. Gets sent back over. Well, Riker's there. Oh, man. Eli is able to grab it in the neutral zone. Pass it over to Mikey. Mike sending it up to Mason. Mason sends it over to the side of the net. We got a little bit of it. Mason's coming off. Nope. He's able to keep it. Hayden's coming out for Mason. Riker putting some pressure. Mike able to keep it in the zone. Chasing it down. See, even the coaches are calling him Mikey. Back over to Eli. Eli with a shot. Oh, stopped by the D in front of the net. Noko driving it down. We got Mikey and Eli chasing it back. Bean's there with him. Whew. Back over to Noko D. Shot. And by the way, sorry, we just had a goalie change. So we've got Sawyer out for Robbie. All right. We've got Fergie coming out with J Ray. No, not Fergie. Aiden coming out with J Ray and Hayden. Merrick and Cameron. Oh, he did not like J Ray with face off. That's all right. Hayden takes it. Get a face off win, but then picked off by Noko. Oh, J Ray all by himself against some really big kids up against the boards. Merrick, ooh, shot goes high. Aiden picking it up, trying to get it out up against the boards. We can't see much what's going on in that corner. Oh, no. Oh my God, that was amazing. So they had, I wanted to hold on to it. They had the puck right up against. Sawyer was trapped down. The D was able to get their sticks in the way, and they did not get a goal. Cleared it out, and we're going to have icing, but we needed that break. Oh, no icing. Caught by the goalie. All right, so we've got Noko driving it down, Brock coming out. Cameron's waiting there for him. Merrick's with him on D. Aiden is there with Colton. Back over. Oh, and they cleared it out. I wish I could yell at them all the hustle and that they would listen, but they don't listen. Colton putting some pressure on Noko. Brock is there trying to get on there, but unable to with the way that the puck flew. So Parker's there, drops it back over to Eli. Eli picks it up. Up over to Aiden. Over to Colton. Colton making a shot, stopped by the D. 3:51 left in the second period. Eli's able to keep it. Oh, try to keep it in. Unable to. Parker's there. Trying to stop the single. Shot. Blocked. Shot. Covered. Sawyer is not moving from holding onto that puck until they clear away. Which is what he's always told to do. All right, so we got Riker coming out with Mason and Dean. Mike and Merrick. Face-off win by Rebels. Mason driving it down, gets kind of stopped by Noko. Over to Riker. Riker making a pass over to Merrick. Merrick sending it down behind the net. Gets picked off over onto the side. Mason sending it in front of the net, but Noko picks it up. Back over to Mason, making another shot towards the net, stopped by their D. Gets cleared out. Are we going to have icing? And we are. All right. Woo. No line change. Rebels with a face-off win over to Mikey. Got kicked out into neutral zone. Mike sending it back over, gets it over to Riker. Riker with a shot. Woo! Beautiful top shelf. Right where Mama keeps the cookies. And that was an assist from Mikey Green. .243 left in the second period. All right, we got Hayden, J. Ray, Aiden, Parker, and Cameron. Goes into NOCO territory, able to be kept in by Aiden. Hayden is there putting some pressure on. Gets cleared out. Cameron chasing it down. Let's go, Baki. Cam clears it back, gets it over to Parker, clears out of the zone. Picked up by NOCO. They had to hold it back, get cleared. And picked up by Hayden. Oh. Got pickpocketed there. Driving it in. Cam puts a little bit of pressure. They're not able to make a full shot. Goes behind the net. And cleared out of the zone. Aiden chasing it. No icing. Goes up against Hayden. Cleared out. Are we going to get icing? We are. All right. 1:45 left in the second. All right. Brock coming out with Fergie and Colton. Mikey and Eli. All right, face-off win by NOCO, but we're able to pick it up. Gets sent over across, and they're driving it with a 3-on-2 situation. We're close behind. They hold on to it. Oh, Fergie is able to get his stick on the puck, forces it into the neutral zone. Back up over to Mike, and we have a penalty coming up. What is it? Or was it offside? I think it was offside. Okay, we're good. Phew. Brock taking the face off. Fergie chasing it over into the zone, but they're able to get their sticks on it, and we have icing. All right, coming out, we got Riker with Mason. Trying to figure it out. All right, Mikey, Eli, Mason, and who's on the far side? I'm going to... Dean. Again, a stalemate. The ref likes to stand right where... Oh, no, we got a breakaway. Eli, Mikey chasing it down. Breakaway, shot, goal. There was nothing Sawyer could have done on that one. Faked him out. It's all right. 55 seconds left in the second period. All right, so we got Merritt coming out with Parker on D. Mason, Riker, D. Again, the ref right where Riker likes to win those face-offs. Oh, cleared out. Are we going to get icing? No, we're not. Parker picks it up, sends it back, and he's pushed down. We are getting another power play. Yeah, we are. Cross-checking. Oh, no. Hooking? Okay. All right, so we're going on the power play again. Oh, sweet. J. Ray, Aiden, Hayden, Parker, Merrick. Shot by Hayden. Gets blocked. Sent over into the corner. Eden is over there with him. Picked up by J. Ray. Oh, it's going to shove down. 17 seconds left. Trying to dig it around. Stopped by Parker. Picked up by Jaden. Takes a shot. Stopped. 4 seconds left. I am so out of practice. All right, Riker coming out. That's Fergie, Parker, Merrick. Oh. And we have an empty net. We need one more player. Okay, so we have Fergie, Parker, Riker, Jaden, Merrick, Clock. Oh. I don't know what's going on. Just, you know what? I'm going to let the coaches take over. I'll be back. All right, hi everybody, I'm back. All right, so we got Fergie, Brock, Colton, Cameron, and Parker, Sawyer in net. We're in the last period of our first game. Still have a power play. But shot and blocked and covered. Woo! No code number 7 trying to get up on Baki and doesn't work very well. Brock with the face off. Face off. Win by Noko. Noko takes it. Man, that shot and covered again by Sawyer. All right, so we've got Colton jumping into the zone. Fergie over there in the corner. Looking for a pickup. Colton's able to get in there as well. Back to Fergie. Noko picks it up. Passes it over. Sends it behind the net. Oh. And Sawyer covers it. I think Cameron just knocked down the only girl on their team. This is hockey. This is what happens. All right, so we got Riker coming out with Eli, Mikey, Mason, and Dean. $39 seconds left in our power play. Able to Riker's able to clear it out. Mikey picks it back up, sends it over to Riker. Riker picks it up, sends it over to Dean. Dean holding on to it, makes a shot. Oh, open. Riker was not able to make that rebound. Another shot. Oh, it's cleared out. Shot blocked by Sawyer. Trying to cover it. They're picking on the goalie. Still pick on the goalie. Let's see if the ref's in the way of this face-off. Nope. No-co with the face-off win. Riker picks it up in the corner, sends it up over to Mason. Mason sends it across the ice. Gets it cleared into the neutral zone. Picked up by No-co. Dean's chasing it into their zone. And is able to keep it in. Picked up by Mikey. Oh, Mikey had kids all over him. Unable to make a shot off. Dean loses his stick. Mikey over into the corner. Eli's there to assist. All right. Who is this? J. Ray picks it up. Goes in all by himself. Ooh. This is the age where they get to start being physical. And for a mom heart, it's a little hard to see these kids being physical, especially when it's big guys versus smaller. All right, sends it back. We are now full strength on both teams. J. Ray picks it back up again. Parker's there with him, trying to keep it in. Ooh. Merrick is unable to keep it from going out, and we have offside. All right, so we got Aiden, Hayden, J. Ray with Merrick and Parker on Z. Over the boards, picked up by Parker in the corner, trying to get it over to Hayden. Stopped by their goalie and covered. We're going to be making this face-off over on the Parker picks it up against the boards, trying to get it over to J. Ray. Gets interrupted. Shot! Oh! Stopped. Beautiful save by Sawyer. Parker picks it up, takes it behind the net. Up over to J. Ray. J. Ray sends it over to Aiden. And coming out, we got Fergie and Colton. Brock with Mikey and Cameron on D. Pressure from D. Able to go over into the corner. Cameron picks it up, sends it up over to Fergie. Fergie gets his stick on it, so they're not calling icing. Fergie chases it behind the net. Back over to Colton. Over by, I think that's Mikey. Over to Brock. Brock gets it over to Cameron. Cameron with a shot. Oh, stopped. By their D. Gets out. Cameron's chasing it. Cameron sends it around. Over into the corner for Brock to pick up. Gets back over to Mikey. Mikey clears it out to Fergie. Picked off. Stopped. Cameron picks it up. Sends it around the boards again. Stopped by No-co. They send it back behind. Cameron picks it up, trying to get it out of the zone. Unable to. Shot goes high behind the net. No-co picks it up, trying to clear it out or get back to their D. Their D stops it. Shot and covered by Sawyer. Ooh! Oh, Cameron. He was chipping on the goalie. You don't touch his goalie. All right, so we've got Mason coming out here with Riker, Dean, Parker, and Eli. 9:22 left in the game. Puck goes behind the net. Merrick sends it back behind. Eli picks it up, sends it up over the boards. Mason picks it up, sends it up over to Riker. Riker chasing it down. Got some stick lifting going on and some battles. Goes behind the net. Over into the corner. Picked up by Mason. Able to get it back in. Ooh. Got knocked down. Shakes his head. Shakes it off. Merrick is there in the corner, able to keep it in. Gets it back over to Riker. Riker sending it over. Shot. Mason does not get it through, but he made a beautiful shot. Woo, that was beautiful. Unfortunately, it was stopped. All right, coming out. We've got Aiden, Hayden, and J-Ray. Parker and Cameron. Face-off win by Rebels. Parker with a shot. Gets knocked over, goes into the corner. Picked up by J-Ray. Trying to get it back over to Hayden. Unable to, so Aiden picks it up. In the corner, back over to Parker. Parker holds onto it. Gets it over. Picked off. Oh, man. They had a cherry picker shot. Oh. Tie score. My kid could not catch up. And he's going to be mad. All right, so we got Fergie out here with Brock and Colton, Eli and Mikey. The score, by the way, I don't even know what the score is. Oh, it is 5-3. No-co. Sorry. Okay. All right, Eli is able to bring it in. Eli trying to get it over to Fergie. Stick keeps getting held up. Ooh. Mikey doing a great job keeping pressure on. Way to keep that pressure on, Mikey. That was beautiful. American on D. Oh! Loose puck. Nobody knew where it was. Picked up by Colton. Colton trying to get it over to Merrick. We are just kind of all over the place right now. 6:51 left in the game. All right, Dean chasing it into no-co territory with Mason there with him. Oh, yeah. Merrick able to keep it into the zone. Cam has it. Oh, it's out. Tosses it over, and we're offside. Who was over? I think the ref is seeing things. I'm just saying it. Just because. I know. It's fine. They didn't call tripping on Mikey. So Cam and Parker. We got Dean, Riker, and Mason. Riker. Oh, Riker interrupting that. Doing a little bit of an interference. Nice little stop by Rebels on our D. Able to clear it out. Picked up by Dean. Back over into the center ice. Noko picks it up. Sends it across. Cam chasing it down. Picks it up. Holds on to it. Sends it back behind. Gets it over to Mason. Mason. Oh, what the heck? It's hard. I'm going to have to get used to it. That's all right. Means I'm going to get better at all the penalty calls. Parker's out there with Aiden, Hayden, and J-Ray. Cam stayed out on D. A little bit of pressure from Hayden. Back over to their D with a shot. They just scored again. So it's 6-3, 5:19 left in the game. All right, so we got J-Ray with the face-off, Aiden, Hayden, Eli, and Mikey. Oh. Shot. Oh. They like to have those cherry pickers. And they're big. And they have long strides. 5:01 left in the game. Brock to take the face-off with Colton, Fergie, Merrick, and Cameron. Milka with a face-off win. Deep pressure. Oh, Milko has a cam on their team too. Woo! And we have tripping. So we're going on another power play. All right, Riker coming out with Dean, Mason, Cameron, and Parker. Getting it. I think I'm getting their names. Milko with face-off win. Hold back. Gets over to Parker. Parker sending it back over to Mason. Over into the far corner. Back over to Riker. Riker with a shot. Goal! Nice goal, Riker. So we're just trailing by 3. Just 3. But it is hockey, and you never know what could happen. All right, so Riker's out there with Dean and Mason, Merrick, and Mikey. All right, again, stalemate on the face-off. Over to Merrick. Merrick sends it into the zone, gets over into the corner. Riker going and picking it up, holds on to it, trying to get it over to Mason. Yeah, it's Mason that's over there in front. Unable to. Merrick sending it back up against the boards. Picks it up. Merrick over to Dean. Shot. Wide. Goes over. Mikey trying to pick it up. And they send it down. Are we getting icing? We are. 3:52 left in the game. All right, coming out, we've got Aiden, Hayden, and J-Ray. Merrick and Mikey are staying on D. Oh. Hayden sending it over to Merrick, but gets intercepted. Hayden's there to make sure that breakaway doesn't happen. Moore picks up more stick flips from Mikey. Send it over into the corner. J-Ray's there, trying to put some pressure on that guy so that we can pick up the puck. We got 3:23 left in the game. Aiden trying to send it out. Their D picks it up. Shot. Caught in the air by Sawyer. J Ray with the face-off. Milko with the face-off win. G holds on to it, making a shot. Stopped by Sawyer. Puck behind the net, picked up by Mikey. Mikey making trying to make a pass up to Hayden. Gets cleared out. Hayden picks it up. Oh, gets stopped. J Ray is there. And we're able to get it back into the zone. Woo! Back over to Hayden. Hayden over to Eli. Eli passing it across the ice. Colton able to stop it. Cameron picks it up, sends it around the boards. Gets it over to Eli. Eli trying to get it up over to Fergie. Fergie picks it up. Gets it into the zone. Milko sends it around. Pressure from Colton and Eli. Sends it over to Fergie. Dumps it into the corner. 2:13 left. We have icing. All right, so we got Brock out here. Cameron, Colton, Fergie, Eli. I think I got everybody. Milko with a face-off win. However, we're able to intercept it offside. Fergie with the puck. A little bit of a lone action shot and caught by the goalie. .202 left in the game. Coming out, we got Riker, Mason, Dean. Cameron and Eli staying on defense. Woo! Milko with the face-off win, taking it behind the net. Sending it up, clears it out. Eli able to hold on to it. Gets dropped back over to Cameron. Cameron sending it over, gets it over to Riker. Riker over to Dean. It's intercepted by Milko. And we have another offside. 140. Mikey out there with Parker. Dean picked up by Parker. Parker sending it over to Dean. Milko is able to stop it. Picked up again by Parker. Parker trying to make the shot, unable to because he's got three people in the way. 1:21 left in the game. Mason sending it back over to Parker. Parker sending it deep into the corner. We got another cherry picker breakaway. Hayden chasing him down. I think he was taking it soft on us. I don't know. But he did not get the goal. 48 seconds left. Trying to wrap it around. Dean's there to interrupt. Parker's right in front. Getting shoved around by number 42 from Milko. Not sure who that is. Parker's able to deflect that shot. Sent behind the net again. Milko in the corner. Milko able to keep it in the zone. Sends it back behind the net. Trying to get it out of there. We're just going to do some back and forth. We got 5 seconds left. Shot and end of game. Unfortunately, we didn't win our first game, but it was our first game. And a lot of these kids haven't played with each other. So they're learning that. We've had a couple of weeks of practices, but I think they look darn good. I'm excited. All right, we have another game next weekend. Check our schedule, and we'll see you then. Really appreciate you spending your Saturday afternoon with us, and